My name is Kibira, the co-founder of HalfPriced Books. It's a bookstore that is based in Nairobi, currently with 3 branches. We stock 80% of pre-owned books and 20% brand new books. I am a ygap alumni, the 2020 cohort. I am an avid reader and a lover of life. And my love of reading goes way back since I was in primary school. I was one of those kids who used to hide books, storybooks, in between curriculum books so that I could get through a story. When I went to high school, there was more focus on grades, so we fell apart with my love of books, my love of reading, and fast forward to university. There was a lot of free time, and so my love for reading reignited again. And I read so many books while I was in campus. After I graduated, I started a blog where I'll do book reviews on the books that I loved. And in 2016, I won the Summer New Blogger Award. And after that, I really got, there were more visitors on the blog, and I started getting inquiries on where people would get the books that I had reviewed on the blog. That's when the idea of selling books came up, and I started selling brand new books then. So I noticed there was a gap. One, there were some titles that were inaccessible in Kenya, and the titles that were accessible were quite pricey. And that meant that it locked out on potential readers in terms of the titles they could read, and also limited them on the books they could read because of affordability. I ventured into a journey to find a solution for these 2 challenges. And it was during that period that the thought of having a pre-owned bookstore in Kenya crossed my mind. Luckily, during that period, I met my co-founder, who we happened to share the same vision and the same ideologies. And we both were determined to have a solution to ensure Kenyans have access to world-class titles at affordable prices. And that's how the journey of HalfPriced Books began. The journey has been interesting so far, but it has not been devoid of challenges. One of the challenges we face because of our business model is limited accessibility of newly released titles, and also accessibility of books by African authors that are pre-owned. The other challenge is piracy in the books industry. And it's quite sad because some clients can actually not tell the difference between an original title and a pirated copy. In 2020, I was part of the ygap accelerator program. I went through a training which was very practical to my business and also helped me scale my business. I remember then I had 1 store in CBD, and currently we have 3 stores, and ygap have been part of that journey. One of the things I love about ygap is the mentorship that I received after the accelerator program. I got mentorship from the ygap team, and I remember just after the program, I was launching a new store, and COVID hit then. So it was quite a tough period as a business owner. And I remember ygap were really helpful because they used to call, check in on how I'm doing, how the business is doing every 2 weeks. And we'd also brainstorm on ideas on how we can make business sustainable. During the pandemic, ygap team kept checking on me and checking on how the business was doing in terms of assuring me, giving me emotional support, and also brainstorming on ideas on how we could make business sustainable despite the pandemic. So they also linked me up with another mentor who was from Australia, and it was quite an interesting and exciting journey because, the advice, the ideas, wow, what I'll say, world class. The accelerator is set up in such a way that there is a one-on-one interaction among the participants and also with the facilitators. And because of that, I formed some of the best networks in business that I am still in touch with to date. ygap also facilitated my accessibility to some of the professionals that we needed as a business to grow. I'll recommend the ygap Accelerator program to any budding entrepreneur because it's practical. Because of the small group, the facilitators are able to give you tips and ideas that are applicable and specific to your business. 2, it's the fact that you get mentorship, a 1-year mentorship, and still after the 1 year, if you need any help, they're always a call away. Our vision is to be the leading champions on all matters books, promote the reading culture in Africa, and also give the African authors a global visibility.